17th. What's that?
To order.
To order, sorry. I was reading too far ahead for joining me for the pledge allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Sunday we'll switch it up and do something different.
I like that. I like that we're doing that.
So no disconnect hearing this time. We'll do have one next month. Everybody have a chance to review prior meeting minutes?
Yes.
Any additions or corrections?
No. I make a motion to accept the November 3rd and November 17th meetings as written. I'll second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Just the November 3rd. Today's the 17th.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, today is the 17th. I
No,
make
I
a
just-
motion to accept the November 3rd meetings as written.
So yeah. Can we do that? Okay. Unfinished business. You will do all of your stuff at the end.
Yeah, that's your turn.
Alright.
This is a petition to rezone the Fowler Christian Church property, and Michael Pavick and Jane Sola are here, and they received a favorable recommendation from the Plan Commission to change it from R1 institutional to GB general business, so that it can be used as a retail store and a store inventory, and also have an apartment in the basement or on the main level. The ordinance is written to say businesses have to have an apartment upstairs, and there isn't not an upstairs, so I mean, they want to have an apartment either on the main level or in the basement or both, maybe both. But that they presented information that one of their families may occupy one of the residences there, but they're here, they can present it to you what their plans are. And they were at the Washington Avenue and 4th Street location, and they are moving it down if they can get the zoning to match what they're trying to do.
Okay.
What kind of plans, information do you have? I know obviously you have to talk to the zoning, but
So at this point, most importantly, we want to move Easy Tankless there. That's number one. We plan to build an apartment on the main level for Gene and his family.
On the west side.
We'd like to have the variance for the basement for any kind of future improvements we decide to do. At this point, like I said, right now it's just gonna be all main level kind of thing. So we plan to move Easy Tankless there, have our inventory there, make some improvements right away to so we can bring in containers and ship stuff out from there a little bit easier. But other than that, that's where we're at right now.
do you guys have any questions?
I sat in on the zoning meetings and everything went fine. They approved everything. So listening from that meeting, I wouldn't have a problem with it, making a motion for it.
We've got an ordinance that would change the zoning to GB general business, if that's your inclination.
Okay.
And I've got a recommendation from the Plan Commission to give to Sarah. All right. 2 copies there, one for her, one for me to record.
And rules for this.
You don't have to, it's just part of a process. This one isn't like,
Nothing special.
it's a good question, but this one's different than how it normally goes.
So I've got ordinance number 2025-1117 to amend the ordinance as discussed. So I have a motion for the ordinance.
I will make a motion to accept the approval for the amendment 2025-117
I'll second.
for the zoning for easy.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
And
Passes.
I need to work out how to make sure this place is open tomorrow night at 6 for the BZA.
Yeah.
You gonna be around?
Yeah, yeah, I'll have it open for you.
Thank you. Should be another quick meeting.
That's it, huh?
Good to move forward.
So I'll record this ordinance and then, do you guys, is the rest of yours for tomorrow night? Do you have a variance for the apartment or was that just approved through the planning commission? You're not tomorrow night.
We're not tomorrow night, no.
Okay. So I'll record this and mail you a copy of it and it'll have a bill with it and the bill is just the postage to mail the certified mailings, the cost of the publication in the paper and the recording fee for that.
Perfect.
And the rest is covered by your application fee for the town.
Thank you, folks.
Very welcome. Good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah, good luck, no doubt.
Works out.
We'll try to keep it nice. We will keep it nice.
Thanks,
Keep the
guys.
grass under 6 inches.
Yeah, that won't be a problem. We have some plants, we'll pretty up real nice.
There you go. All right.
It's already a nice building.
It is a very nice.
Yes,
Been well maintained, hasn't it?
we'll keep it up to standards.
So,
Have a great
Bye,
night.
guys.
You guys.
And I'll return this in a file after it's been recorded.
Okay, thank you.
That's all I had for me. Do you have anything you need from me?
I don't think so.
where do we stand on the tax thing for Denos?
I have the ordinance here. It does have a fee on it.
Does that what?
It does have fees included in the
Okay.
resolution if you.
That's, so that could be introduced tonight and it's
Okay.
dated, December 1st for the ordinance. And you could do it on December 1st. In terms of the process for Denos, on December 1st, we'll do the declaratory resolution that declares an economic revitalization area. You gotta declare real estate to be an ERA and tentatively approve a deduction, an abatement. And unless I hear otherwise, it's going to come with a schedule that says 10% per year for 10 years. And you guys, if you change it, we just handwrite the change on it. It's no big deal. But that's kind of the presumptive. And then that causes it to be set for a notice in the paper and another hearing. And if you're gonna have another hearing before the end of the year and wanted to, we would advertise to that hearing date and have a confirmatory resolution that is the end of the process.
Do they have to be present for that?
Do they?
Yeah.
No, I mean, if you guys have questions though, it may delay. I mean, I always have somebody here when I'm setting them up, just because, unless they're just like out of state or something, I don't know. It's not a big process, but, so, I mean, normally they would come and they would tell you what they intend to do. Now you can just look at it, because it's after the fact. So you're gonna do two things in this. You're gonna consider the tax abatement and the ERA, number one, and number two, you're gonna waive their non-compliance by building it before they got the abatement, which I will tell you happens more often than not. It's not that big of a deal. But it requires a separate resolution to waive that non-compliance. And so when we did that fee ordinance that you'll see, well, that you may actually have a copy of, that's gonna be 2025-1201, $250 for the applying for the abatement, $500 if it's waiving non-compliance, because it takes more work and more advertising in the paper. And you'll see the paperwork, it's twice the paperwork, that's why they do it. Some places will go $250 plus an additional $250. So most places go $250 plus an additional $500 if you gotta waive it. And I don't think it's trying to be punitive. It's recognizing that it's after the fact. So if you had any opinion on what should be done, they took that off the table. So that's what that's all about. But whether that applies to their process or not is up to you.
I guess looking ahead to the abatement, what does it, I'm trying to find the amount that it would, is it figured off of the final assessed value of the structure, or is it the whole property?
It's just the additional
The additional
assessed
structure.
value. So just say it was assessed with an additional $80,000 of assessed value, and everything else was some other figure. It's just that 80,000 in my example.
I think you said it was, instead of getting a 0% bill, we would only abate 90%?
So typically, literally, in 95% of all abatements, it is 100% abatement in the first year, and 90% in the second, 80 in the third, and so it slowly comes online. And the reason why it's loaded that way is because all of their out-of-pocket to build came in the first year. And so it's trying to recognize the fact that they're probably a little short on cash in the earlier years than the later years. You can change that table any way you want it, literally, whatever you think.
I just thought I heard that they only wanted 10% a year.
That's the most
Not
common.
the increment, I thought that was just it,
No, so when I hear 10%, it tells me they're talking the 100, 90, 80, 70, because
gotcha.
all of them are, essentially all of them are that way. But yeah, routine, so like the only oddball abatements that I ever see, like Harrison Steel, when they did their abatement, they got a $5 million robot or something, and they wanted it real front end light, back end heavy. And the city wanted something up front too, so it's like 20, 20, 30, 40, 30. There was no rhyme or reason to it, but they had already purchased it too, which, when I say everybody does it and then asks for, so you understand your authority to do that. Toyota plant in near Sullivan or near Terre Haute, build it, never asked for an abatement, and asked 3 years after the fact to abate. And the state tax court found that they had the authority. They're given all the authority to decide what goes and what doesn't go, and waived it retroactively, causing the school corporation, who had already received their property taxes, to have to fork over money that they had already spent and return it, which is not cool. But
Wow.
but my point is, that's how powerful that ability to, whatever you guys set up, you're good to go. Department of Local Government Revenue says, no problem, you decide, you're the authority. And if county commissioners follow one policy and you follow another, and Oxford follows another, that's okay. They don't care. It's all you. Okay?
All right, thanks for all that information.
Yeah, so I do a ton of tax abatements, and so I take them really routine, so ask questions, or it's no big deal, I take a lot for granted.
It's been so long since I've had to deal with them.
Well, it's nice to see people spending some money, I'll say that.
Right.
It's nice to see them spending some money.
Some improvements.
Shows me they're gonna be there a while.
Yes.
I don't think they would've spent that if they weren't planning on having the next generation here, so that's
Correct.
good.
And if they were retired and the boys weren't taking over,
Right
what
on.
would have happened?
It's a good sign for
So we can
me.
do this for consideration, or just better to do on the first?
I would, if I were you, I'd go ahead and just introduce it by title only and
Yeah.
say that, we're contemplating $250 fee for a tax abatement application and $500 for a waiver of noncompliance. And have whatever discussion you want to have about, you can go higher or lower, whatever you want to do. That's kind of the stereotypical
Right.
fee resolution.
Does
And then you can pass it on the
I
first.
guess, looking forward for these, not that we get a lot of them, does that amount cover all of our legal fees?
So that's where that amount comes from, actually.
Kind of figured.
Right, and so so you guys charge for, plats and, variances and, rezonings, and the city of Attica does not. And I did 4 rezonings a week ago, and I'm doing 2 variances and a plat and a zone map change, or a zoning, zone code amendment, which the city should eat anyway, that doesn't get billed to anybody. But there's all kinds of, I spent a ton of time doing, that was more than 10 hours of time. It's all on the taxpayers of the city of Attica. That's just how it works, If you don't have a fee ordinance, it's on your taxpayers, and so if somebody's looking for some consideration and it's gonna cause any legal work, I mean, I just am making this pitch to them. They should really think about that, because, you know, they're out $2,000 now, and, you know, the citizens didn't gain a whole lot by that. And every applicant did, you know, so. Although a couple of them may build now, because they changed the zoning. So there's kind of a down the road benefit to it.
Yeah, one way to look at it.
Yeah. All right, Nick?
Okay,
Thank you, Jen.
So it's, introduced an ordinance 2025-1201. You guys look at any of those items?
Do we need to make a motion that we're just introducing it, or is that, or not?
I would say,
I don't think so, right?
yeah.
That's not, okay.
I wouldn't think really worry, I mean,
Since we're just talking
unless
about it, I
we
don't-
introduce it, you can just table it until the first, either way is fine, I think, so. So,
Okay.
when we have it before us, we can make a motion to table it till the first. I mean, I don't think the fees cover the legal side of things, I think that's definitely fair, I mean, I know for new bills and things, we do waive some of the fees for applications, and I think for economic development, that's definitely fine, but I think for this, it covers our legal side of things, so.
No, it doesn't sound like there's anything out of the ordinary.
Names on this one?
No, that's the old one. I gave him all my information, I had all my paperwork on it. That's an old, ERA from 2011.
So we're not losing tax dollars on this thing, right?
Will be. So,
Well, I thought he said they're only abating the new,
Just
Yeah,
not the new-
yeah.
just the
just-
increased amount, so
Yes.
technically you're not,
Not
yeah,
really, yeah. So.
right,
no, and it'll
Okay.
catch up, so it's just on
okay.
that one
Yeah.
building.
That's all my info, that's all extra.
Does it go by the building itself versus just the one address? Like say if there's, you know, you have one address, but there's, say, 5 buildings on one address.
Should be the measured building with concrete and structure, so,
Each,
the way I understand it.
each one is individual.
It is, okay.
I mean, it all combines into that parcel's assessed value, but each one has its own,
But it's just for that,
just that building.
just that
Yes,
building.
they took
Okay.
2 buildings off the property record card
Mm-hmm.
and they added one back.
Alright,
So
do we need to go ahead and
everything-
sign this yet?
No.
No, we don't need to do that yet, right? Okay,
First.
making sure.
On the first,
I'll make a motion to table it.
that's fine, make a motion I have a motion to table ordinance 2025-1201. So, it's not that good.
I will make a motion to table ordinance 2025 dash,
You
you
second
did it?
I
Make
I
that.
made a motion.
You can second.
I'll second it.
Alright.
Did not hear that at
All
all.
in favor of tabling, say aye.
Aye.
Heck, I already approved the November 17th meeting, I just might as well leave.
We're
I'm
moving
just not,
fast.
I'm done,
We're
I'm
moving
just,
it fast forward.
let's go.
I hear you, I hear you. You have 37 seconds.
Yeah. And go.
For the business improvement grant, for the program overview, we could revise the guidelines with improved wording.
No other sections in the open meeting.
4.
4. initially, I think our oversight to keep it clean, we initially made it a matching grant, but to get the maximum benefit to the grantees, then if we make it just a grant, that makes it a lot easier on our part
Right.
to be able to have the matching, to not have to worry about the matching amounts. There's still matching amounts, but it's not dollar for dollar, so it makes it a little cleaner for us to be able to distribute that money, so it's just a simple section of, changes it from matching to one or more projects may be funded, the amounts may vary, so,
Yeah, I think that's better,
yeah, so.
based off how we were talking about the other night.
Have a motion to amend the program, or the overview documentation.
I will make a motion to amend the documents for the matching grants.
Second,
Second.
all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
It makes it a lot easier moving forward too, so.
Yeah, I'm glad we were able to talk that all out, 'cause until we kinda did that,
Yeah.
so, that made it nice.
Ken asked me to, present these, it's Landmark Aquatic. We do it, it's a chemical cost proposal, to pay it this year, for next year, usually it's through Spear. Its total is $8,516.20.
Is that cleaning the pool or winterizing, winterizing?
So I think all the chemicals for next year.
Oh, so it's next year, so that has nothing to do with.
But if
Yeah.
they do it now, I think
We
it's.
get a break on the price if we do it the year
Oh, they're only
before.
buying
And
it now, we're not
shipping.
actually doing it.
And they store it,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so we don't even have to worry about storing
That's
it.
nice, okay, so we're not actually doing anything right now, okay.
Well, we're paying for it
Well,
now.
paying for it,
Yeah.
but not actual like labor or,
No.
there's no,
So the total amount for Landmark Aquatic is $8,516.20 for next year's pool chemicals. So, a motion
I will
to
make a
amend.
motion to pay the $8,000 bill to Landmark Aquatics.
Okay, second,
I'll second.
all in favor, say aye.
aye,
Again, any parts of it.
You guys wanna do it?
Just to see what it is. There's a lot of chemicals in them. Just
Free
start
shipping.
using AI to do our minutes.
I've already looked into it. I'm not paying attention to this, but it works. I also have aquatic control. We do this yearly. It's for the pond maintenance program. It costs us $4,402.
does that cover like them doing it all spring and summer and fall, or is it?
Yeah, it's just once in time for the year.
These all come out of the park budget anyways, right?
Yes, both of these two.
Is that something that's like continual, they have to keep doing that at the pond, or is it like they go out once?
If you want the algae
Yeah.
to stay away, they
Like how
gotta
often do they
keep
have to
doing
go?
it.
A lot.
Algae, get rid of the geese.
I think they do it in the spring. I think it's
Usually there's or at least once they're here to do they'll unload a boat and do all their stuff on it,
I will make a motion to pay Aquatic Control $4,402 for care of the pond for 2026.
I will second that motion.
All in favor, say aye.
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 I have the two invoices for Reeve Riley. The first one is $161,609.55, minus the retainage of $8,080.48. And then I have the second invoice for $373,117.43. Without the retainage, it's 530, with the retainage, I'm sorry, it's $534,726.98. That's all of paying right now with Ruth Riley, and then I'll put the match in at $106,945.40.
What's this for?
The paving that they just did,
Oh, okay.
Community crossings.
yes, the community crossing grant.
How
I
much
have
do we
a
lose?
question on that. At the corner of Sixth and Adams. So like they did, like at the stop sign, they did a partial brand new sidewalk halfway, and then they stopped and it's old sidewalk to the corner. Why is that?
To the corner?
Like, or to the road,
Right,
They
but,
did that on a lot of them,
yeah,
I think it's.
I think it's like the community crossings will only pay so far. Like right into that on 55 with Washington Street, like there were 2 runs of sidewalks in the middle, there's the old sidewalk. And so I'm not sure if it's in the engineered specs when they do that, or if they were replacing broken sidewalk sections to that point maybe to make, and I know part of it's the end has to be ADA compliant, and so they may only go so far to meet the compliance if it was broken or when they were removing it. We can ask John about it and see.
okay.
Yeah,
So,
I did talk to him about that. If the sidewalk's in good condition,
It is not.
it's not,
the one that they didn't.
The one they did not do is junk.
And
It is broken in multiple
Is that on
places, there's
Second
grass
Street?
growing in
Is it-
the middle of it.
is it with the paving portion of what they did?
Yeah, like
So it's
It's
on
like it-
Adams?
it's on Sixth Street. But so it's at the corner of Adams and Sixth, but it's on the Sixth Street portion.
Fourth Street to Sixth Street on Adams Avenue. I can talk to John about it and
Okay,
get his opinion on it.
okay.
Since the new one's there, if we remove the old stuff, is it okay then, or is it
I
needs to
mean,
be connected?
I don't think anybody's gonna
That way,
walk. Cause
Is that
it
a
goes
vacant
up
lot?
to 52.
is that the vacant,
So-
on the south side of the vacant lot there?
Yeah, yes,
Okay, I was looking at it.
like where the lawnmower, the old lawnmower
Yeah.
shop
So
was.
that open lot
That
there,
lot, right, yeah.
right. I mean, I'm guessing that they're only spec to go so far, and maybe that's something we need to do next year, is look at what we're doing that to see if we can pay
To do all of
To
it.
to
finish
do
it.
the whole section.
Cause it's a
I think
very
it'd be
small
worth it.
section, that's why I was
Yeah.
like, why did they not finish that sidewalk?
Right,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, that would be, I think it'd be definitely looking into, and it may
I mean,
not
it's
be
probably like half this table. That's it,
of what they put in,
of what's
What they
missing.
have.
oh, what's missing, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah, we'll get some pictures of it and look at it, and I don't know if we can make them do it, but hopefully we can do it.
I mean, yeah, I don't know if that was part of it.
Right,
So do
you can
you,
always ask.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, we still have a retainage, so I don't care.
yeah.
okay,
Yeah,
so you guys approve it, and then.
yeah, I'll make a motion to pay the Reef Riley bills.
I'll second.
Motion and second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
I,
So which section are you talking about?
so like, they did half of this little piece right there. They did half of it and not the
I haven't
other
walked
half.
that way for a while, so.
Yeah, I don't either. I mean,
Yeah,
and then I have municipal civil corp for the, community crossing grant services that he's provided is for $5,000. And he actually lowered that, cause I think it was supposed to be like 12,000.
Why did he lower it that much?
Cause he likes
Yeah,
working
cause he
with us.
wanted to,
Well,
yeah.
Well, I'll make a motion to pay that $5,000
Before we
bill.
get another one?
Yeah.
And they realize they made a mistake.
I'll second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
We have to invite him to the Christmas party.
Yeah.
I actually find, he's done a lot this year.
Yeah.
Maybe we should, no. I did get my 1782 notice back for the budget, and I believe all of it looks good. I was gonna go over it with Janet to confirm it, and then I just have to, get it signed and just send it back into the DGLF. And I think I'm the only one that signs that, so, but everything looks good.
That's good.
Oh, and fire department did just drop this off this afternoon. It's their invoices for the rest of the year. Total is $13,907.34. It's for half of accounting fees, wages for the chief, assistant chief, and the firemen, and clothing and car allowance.
That's half of it,
Yeah, we've already paid the first half of it.
or that's just our part, that's not townships.
Yeah.
That's the
Township
part.
pays their part.
I'll make a motion, pay the $13,907
$34.
and 34 cents.
I'll second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All abstain.
I believe that's all I have. Other than the claims.
I have one last thing, unless you're sure. You sure? Are you sure?
No?
Going once.
So on our business improvement grant, we're down to the final selection process. And so I would like to ask you to consider I can make the motion, to increase our amount of can't read your writing.
Just the amount, you can't read that?
No, okay.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
just the amount of. And that's for the 3 non-for-profits.
Okay. So one of the things we realized with this grant cycle process is we had some non-for-profits put in. It's not they're small businesses, but they're not small businesses, obviously. And so those 3 non-for-profits, they're obviously big parts of the town. And I think they're big projects. And so I don't know if you guys would consider, since we don't get a lot of non-for-profits, if we were to consider funding their projects additionally as part of that grant.
So triple what we're gonna do.
No, it wouldn't triple it. So the total for those projects would be $18,599. That would still allow us to go back and award small businesses with incomes, all those things, income generating, also. And so, of those 3 projects, one was the theater, one is the,
Community center,
Community
and Glimmers
center.
of Hope.
and then one is the,
Glimmers.
yeah. And so that amount would allow us to, as long as we're solvent, I think, with those funds, that would allow us, there's $226,000 and $623, $226,623 in there right now. I think, or that's community cap, isn't it?
Yeah. Which one are you
I
looking
think
for?
it's the next,
Should be good.
next page over on the top, maybe. Oh, it's right.
Or see it.
Oh, there it is. there's 140,409 in there.
Let's see the
And
first
so
one.
that would
And
allow
it
us,
seemed to make sense, cause when we originally were talking about, helping out the businesses, we really didn't think about nonprofits. And what we do for them and what they need help with is so different than
Right,
what a regular business was wanting it, help with. Like all the regular businesses that applied for the grant, their reasonings obviously were,
facade developments and
yeah, I
construction.
mean,
Not that they aren't
and that's
construction
not what
things,
the, community center and the theater and
but-
it
right.
was just totally different.
So I don't know what your guys' thoughts are on, doing, either amending the amount or asking the additional,
I think it was a good idea, cause I think we do need to keep the nonprofits separate.
right? And so looking into next year, we can kind of, whatever amount we decide to.
Yeah, next
determine.
year we'll know
We can
we weren't,
separate
and we know
those.
now not to include
Right.
them with regular businesses.
And so, I
So
don't
are
know.
we looking at, are we still looking at regular small businesses for
Yeah.
profit?
Definitely, yes, oh yeah.
We
that-
just need to keep them in a separate
That's,
bucket
we
now.
thought we would
I
put it
think.
into 2 categories for this first time, and then, once we're done, we can look at the whole process and kind of see how we need to tweak it. Whether it's amounts, I think, looking at the next 3 years, tax-wise, I think even, there's money here if we take advantage of it to benefit the town, I don't think it's a bad thing. We may not be able to do the same amount next year, or the year following, but
What was the amount?
we did 30,000 initially, so up to 6
That's
projects.
total.
Yeah,
Right.
5,000.
That would be everybody,
Yeah.
not one business, that's everybody.
So it changed that amount from 30,000 to 48,599, 29.
So just keep that for the regular profits of 30,000, and then
Yeah.
add that on to it.
Or just do, or request the additional for the 18,599, so. I don't know what your guys' thoughts are.
No, I think it's a good idea. I would like to kind of keep those separate.
Well, my question is, why are we giving them more than what you're giving?
We're not giving them more.
Well, if you limited it to 5,000 per for-profit,
We could just
you're
do the
giving them
additional
more than 5,000 each.
That's a good point. I didn't think
Oh, I
about
see what
that.
you mean,
Yeah.
okay.
That's the total.
I
of the
thought you meant they
projects
were
we
like
started
double
talking about.
dipping.
No,
Okay.
So if we did the 5,000 max for them, we could do 15,000.
yeah,
That would be the same, so.
I would
So
like it to
basically
keep
No,
it the
that's a
same,
good point.
yeah.
I didn't think
Yeah,
about
I
it
don't
that way.
we don't necessarily wanna give them more money,
Right,
with just when we're trying to pick between, Sundog and Deno's or, all the businesses,
Right,
we don't wanna include the
not
theater
for profit,
in
right,
with, what the Sun Cafe needs or.
right,
I agree with that, that's a good point, I didn't think about it that way, so.
Yeah.
Definitely, that makes sense, it was the same, it was 2 different categories with the same amount.
Yeah,
Right,
Yeah,
yes.
we definitely
I think
don't wanna
that's a
do
good
more
idea.
money.
No,
Yeah.
No,
with
I
that.
agree,
Yeah,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you wanna make a motion to up the,
or to add an additional category,
just
How do
add
you-
an additional
like
amount.
add a
for the
non-for-profit
non-for-profit
Yeah.
category,
Yeah,
So I'll make an emotion to add an additional amount for nonprofits for the grants.
and what was that amount be?
you'd have to say 15,000.
15,000 total.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Passes. I don't have anything else.
Claims.
Oh, claims, yeah, what is that? We got a lot of claims.
I will
What's that?
make a motion to accept claims as presented.
I
I
will
didn't see
second that,
anything.
All in
I
favor,
just
say
looked
aye.
at the
Aye.
report, I didn't see anything either.
And, anybody has anything else? No. Motion to adjourn?
I will make a motion to adjourn.
I will second.
Aye.